We still have those high wind warnings in effect just east of the Albuquerque metro area, including most of the East Mountain communities, for gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Wind advisories in the areas you see shaded in yellow for gusts up to 50 miles per hour. And again, this morning, this is not where we're seeing some of the higher winds. Some of those actually in the central portion of the state. Albuquerque seeing a 24 mile per hour wind gust, 26 in Ruidoso, 36 in Los Alamos and Alamosa. But we will be looking at more of these gustier winds across eastern New Mexico later on this morning before everything finally starts to die down in the afternoon hours. So that is some good news. Once you get past the morning, much less wind on the way for this afternoon. 45 degrees the current temperature with the northwest wind sustained at 15 miles per hour. We're looking at temperatures in the 30s for most of northern New Mexico, down to the south into the 40s and 50s, a little bit milder than what we were seeing yesterday, and the winds are a big reason for that. The winds mix up the atmosphere and keep the temperatures from cooling down quite as much through the overnight hours. Now, we are watching a storm system that is continuing to work its way eastward to our north. All the precip associated with it well to our north into northern Colorado and into Wyoming, now working into Nebraska and into South Dakota as well. For us, we are looking at mostly clear skies, and we will continue to deal with the wind through the morning hours. But again, the winds come down in the afternoon. We will be looking at a cooler afternoon as well as we usher in some northwesterly winds on the back end of the storm system. That will help cool us down for today, and some of that cooler air will work its way down to southern New Mexico for tomorrow. But for the most part, most of the state will start to rebound the temperatures tomorrow, and that continues into the end of the week. We do have another cold front that's going to make its way into the northeast. That arrives late this week and into the weekend. So after our warm up through about Thursday or Friday, we will see the temperatures drop off a little bit for the weekend, but we're not talking a big time cool down like what we are going to see today. So it's still looking like a very nice weekend with temperatures still on the mild side. In fact, we're going to be right around where we should be for this time of the year for Saturday and Sunday. Over southern Colorado for today, highs into the low 40s with lots of sunshine. We will start to see those temperatures warm up through the rest of the week. In fact, we're all the way back to 60 degrees for Friday before pulling those temperatures back just a little over the weekend. We're back into the mid to upper 50s. Over the northwest, mostly sunny skies, highs into the upper 40s to around 50 degrees. We'll make it to the mid 50s on Wednesday, then the low 60s to finish off the week and start the weekend. Over the southwest, cooler temperatures for today, especially in areas like Camado. Some of that cooler air will finally work its way into some of the far southern communities like Deming, Lordsburg, and Silver City for tomorrow. In fact, you'll see those temperatures drop off a few degrees for Wednesday in Silver City before rebounding back to near 70 degrees on Thursday and then settling into the mid 60s for the weekend. Over the southeast, we're looking at mostly sunny skies, and temperatures are going to be cooler in Fort Sumner and Clovis. We'll be reaching only the 50s, but check out Roswell and Lumington all the way up to the 70s. So that cooler air will finally work its way down to Roswell for tomorrow, reaching the low 60s before we rebound into the upper 70s for the end of the week. Over the northeast, winds will be diminishing throughout the day. Temperatures only in the 40s and 50s, but we will start to see those temperatures rebound back to the low 60s for Thursday and Friday, and then the mid to upper 50s for the weekend. Over the northern mountains, it will be windy through the morning hours, but we'll see those winds finally come down in the afternoon. Highs into the 40s to low 50s. We rebound to the upper 50s for Thursday and then near 60 degrees on Friday. Over the East Mountains, winds will be dying down throughout the day after gusting up to around 60 to 65 miles per hour through the morning hours. In the metro, we'll see highs in the mid 50s with cooler conditions today, but then we start to warm things back up into the end of the week. In fact, we're back into the upper 60s to around 70 degrees by Friday. We'll cool down a little bit for the weekend, but still, temperature's not too tough to take, low to mid 60s and much quieter with less wind for the end of the week as well.